This radical equation looks hard at first glance, but there are certain logical shortcuts which may solve our equation in just 2 minutes. So in this video, we are going to watch those two methods. So let's get started by writing here x belongs to real number, and here I am writing method 1 or approach 1. Let's begin with domain of the equation first. I will take x to the RHS. So we can write our equation square root x minus 1 plus square root x plus 4 plus square root. We can factor this quadratic expression and write x minus 1 times x plus 4 will be equal to 16 minus x. Now we have sum of 3 square roots in LHS. So our right hand side must be non-negative. So we can write one condition from RHS. Our x should be less than or equal to 16. Now our radicands must be non-negative too. So we'll write here should be greater than or equal to 0. We'll write here should be greater than or equal to 0. We'll write here product should be greater than or equal to 0. So from first condition we will get x should be greater than or equal to 1. Here we'll write x should be greater than or equal to minus 4. And here we'll be writing x should be greater than or equal to 1, or x should be less than or equal to minus 4. So we have three conditions from LHS and we have one condition from RHS. If we will combine all together, we are going to get x should be in the interval 1 to 16. Then only we are going to get real solutions. Now we will assume square root x minus 1. Suppose this is equal to u. So for real x and u must be greater than or equal to 0. And square root x plus 4. Suppose this is equal to v, greater than or equal to 0. Now we will multiply both and write square root x minus 1 times x plus 4. This must be equal to u times v, which must be greater than or equal to 0. So we can write our equation. X is there. So from this equation, we'll square both sides and write x minus 1 equal to u square. So x will be equal to u square plus 1. Now we'll write our equation in u and v variable. So I will write in place of x, we'll write u square plus 1. Then we have square root x minus 1, which is our substitution u. This is our substitution v. So we'll write plus u plus v. And this is product of both uv. So we'll write plus uv equal to 16. Now we'll subtract 1 from both the sides. Plus and minus 1 will get over. We'll write u square plus u plus v plus uv equal to 15. Now we can take u common from these two and v common from these two terms. We will get u in the bracket u plus 1. V is common in the bracket. We'll write u plus 1 or 1 plus u equal to 15. Now u plus 1 is overall common. In second bracket, we can write u plus v, and RHS is 15. Now we will write x minus 1. This is equal to u square. We'll write x plus 4. As per substitution, this is equal to v square. Now we will subtract first equation from second one. So let me write here x minus 1 equal to u square. Let's subtract. We will get v square minus u square. This will be equal to 5. Now we have two equations. Let us say this is first equation, u plus 1 times u plus v equal to 15, and this is our second equation, v square minus u square equal to 5. Now we will find v value from equation 1. So let me write here u plus 1 times u plus v equal to 15. Divide both sides by u plus 1. So we will get u plus v equal to 15 over u plus 1. Now we will subtract u from both the sides. We will get v equal to 15 over u plus 1 minus u. And our second equation was v square minus u square equal to 5. Now we have v in terms of u. So let us put this value over here. We will get 15 over u plus 1 minus u whole square minus u square equal to 5. Now we will expand a minus b whole square formula. We will get 225 over u plus 1 whole square plus u square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So minus 30u over u plus 1 minus u square equal to 5. Now plus u square minus u square will get over. Now we have u plus 1 whole square in the denominator. So I will multiply whole equation with u plus 1 whole square so that it will be denominator free. We won't get fractional equation. So we are going to write here 225 u plus 1 whole square will get cancelled out minus 30 times u plus 1 equal to 5 times u plus 1 whole square. Now our equation is divisible by 5. So we will divide both sides by 5 and get 45 minus 6 times u plus 1 equal to u plus 1 whole square. Now we will be using a plus b whole square formula in right hand side and we will simplify our LHS. So we will get 45 minus 6u square minus 6u equal to u plus 1 whole square, u square plus 2u plus 1. Now we will take all the terms to right hand side and we are going to get 7u square plus 8u minus 44 equal to 0. Now we have one quadratic equation which we will solve using method of factorization. So if we will check here 44 times 7, we will take 2 from here, so it will be 22 and that 2 we will multiply with 7, so 14. If we will check the difference between these two numbers, it is matching with the multiplier of middle term. So we can split 8u. We'll write minus 14u plus 22u. 22 minus 14 is 8 minus 44 equal to 0. Now we will take 7u common. So in the bracket there will be u minus 2. and then we will take 22 common. In the bracket we will be writing u minus 2 equal to 0. Now u minus 2 is overall common. Using product 0 rule, we will write either u minus 2 equal to 0 or 7u plus 22 equal to 0. So from first equation we are going to get 2, and from second equation we will be getting minus 22 over 7. Now u was our substitution, square root x minus 1. This was equal to u. So u must be non-negative, should be greater than or equal to 0. So here we have one negative u value which we will reject as per our condition on u. So accepted u would be u equal to 2. Now u was square root x minus 1. This was u, so equal to 2. Now we will be squaring both sides and we will get square root x minus 1 whole square equal to 2 square. Now we can cancel square root with square in left hand side, and we will write x minus 1 equal to 4. By adding 1 to both sides, we will get x equal to 1 plus 4, which will be equal to 5. So x equal to 5 will be the only real solution for our equation. Now method number 2. In this method, we'll write domain first. Here it is. X should be in the interval 1 to 16. Now we can write our equation square root x minus 1 plus square root x plus 4 plus square root x minus 1 times x plus 4, which is x square plus 3x minus 4. This must be equal to 16 minus x. If we will draw the graph of left hand side, then we have sum of 3 square roots, which must be always positive, and it is monotonic increasing function. If I will plot like this, then it is from 1 to 16, and in RHS we have line y equal to mx plus c with negative slope, so it will be like this. And if I will check this point, then one function is monotonic decreasing, another function is monotonic increasing, then there will be only one solution or unique solution. So we have to find that solution for what or for which value of x we are going to get this intersection. So if I will check only x values from 1 to 16, we have right hand side one non-irrational number. So we can think here x equal to 1, which will give us square root 5 over here. So that will be rejected. If we will pick x equal to 2, square root 6, irrational number. If we will pick x equal to 3, square root 7, irrational number. If we will pick x equal to 4, square root 8, 2 root 2, irrational number. If we will pick x equal to 5, we are going to get square root 9 over here, which will be equal to 3. Square root 5 minus 1 would be square root 4, value will be 2. This is 5. 5 plus 2 plus 3, and here we will check x equal to 5, 25 plus 15. So 25 plus 15 is 40, minus 4, 36, square root 36 is 6. 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 6, 16, which is our RHS. So we can say the only intersection that would be x equal to 5 using graphical approach. I hope friends you will like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.